Hey guys, Joe here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 questions you should be asking yourself and your team on a regular basis, so that way you can eliminate problems and also transform your business for the better. So question number 1, how do I stop this from happening again? There was things that would happen all the time. We would tell the homeowner, like, hey, you really should be home, just in case the installers have questions or whatever, right? Well, there was plenty of times where they didn't want the fence exactly there, or they didn't want the gate exactly in that place, like they didn't want it there, or the fence got installed over the property line, right? So then we're going back and we're dealing with those problems, and it's a big nightmare because we're taking away our the time we could have installed to deal with these problems. What do we do to stop this from happening? We find out exactly where they want that gate, right? We also started doing things such as marking basically where the ends and the corners of for the posts are going to be. We started taking pictures and videos and basically sending that to the homeowner beforehand and getting them to approve it. Every day I sit down with a different person on my team. What I do now, and the reason why I do this is for a few reasons, okay? Number 1 is I feel like the more communication that there is throughout the team, the better it is, right? The other thing is that we're expanding pretty rapidly, and I need to figure out for each area, like, what the hell needs to happen so that way we can handle a lot more business without bringing in a shit ton more people, right? Also want to eliminate mistakes and like all that kind of stuff. The other thing is that we've had recently quite a few people that are leaving, and not so much on bad terms, but they're realizing because of the core values that we have within our company, they're just not a good fit, right? So they end up doing their own thing, which is fine. The other thing is, like, they're going to new opportunities. They want to, like, since they're fewer younger, like, they want to start working towards their, what their ultimate goal is. One person wants to do detailing, the other person at some point in time wants to do, like, cosmetology. So what I figure is, at this point, the chances of my team being with me, the same team, being with me for the next 30 years is, like, almost non-existent, right? And, I personally don't want to get blindsided, especially during peak season, that someone puts in their week or 2-week notice, and then from there, I got to figure out how to, one, who am I going to replace them with, how to get them trained and everything else within the time frame that they're leaving. And, again, during peak season, you don't want that to really interfere with your business, right? So what I started doing is, when I talk to these guys every 2 weeks, is that, one, it's to see how everything's going within the business, especially because we're going to be hiring a lot more people. I want to find out what they think about the new people that are coming in, so that way we can quickly get rid of the ones that don't fit in. I want to find out, because of several of them, it's not even so much talking about the business, it's actually trying to figure out shit that's going on in their personal life, because the stuff in the personal life is going to affect what's going on in the business, right? And vice versa. So I talk about that kind of stuff. And then I started talking about, like, trying to get them to start thinking, what do they want their life to look like in the next 3 to 5 years? Third question, what is a small tweak we can make that would make a big impact on the business, right? So what this allows is for them to kind of start thinking outside the box and start seeing, like, for the different job types, maybe the different areas or whatever it happens to be, what kind of small tweaks I can make that would make a big difference. Like, I'm asking for their input. Whereas a lot of people, you have your higher up people, like the management or the leadership team or whatever, that, you're constantly asking them for their feedback and everything else. But the rest of the staff, you're not really doing it. And I wasn't doing it, right? So with doing this, I feel like there's more of a buy-in. I feel like it builds a better personal connection with the whole team from an ownership standpoint, because, again, most of your time is spent dealing with fires, dealing with the upper staff, like the leadership team, management team, stuff like that, and you're also dealing with, kind of coincides with the fires and the issues, is like the problem employees, right? And basically what's happening is the people that are consistently good, you kind of I wasn't communicating as much as I should have, because there wasn't a problem, right? And it also gives you an opportunity to say, like, hey, you're doing a great job, or, hey, I noticed when you were doing this, like, you're doing an awesome job, or, you know, whatever happens. I just feel like it's just building a better team at this point in time. So anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need anything, let me know. And I hope you have an awesome day. See you.